How many times is it going to take before the neckbeard population realizes that a lot of their favorite shows are making fun of them? What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Rico, and I'm back with Rico's Rants. And today I want to rant about one of my favorite shows. Now, I'm not going to lie, when I first started watching The Boys, it kind of messed with me. I was not at a place in my life where I needed to be watching such gratuitous violence. So I had to actually, wait a second. I don't think I really got back into it until probably the end of season 3. I was like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and watch it. And at that point, I was able to watch it. And yeah, loving it. And season 4 just dropped, Joe. Season 4 is, the first 3 episodes are already just I'm loving where it's going. I'm loving where it's going. But of course, like all things in the media, not everybody can agree with how awesome it is, and apparently has the show's worst audience score to date. Now, of course, I had to go and see what some of these complaints were, even though I already had an idea of what it was going to be. If you've watched it, you already know. If you haven't watched it, I'm not going to ruin it for you. No spoilers here. Not going to do that to you. Now, I won't go into which characters, what their names are, whatever, but there is a black woman character and a bisexual character, and apparently that is kind of the big deal with these motherfuckers, because every single one of them is now, of course, most of these people are being extremely vague in their hatred of this show, because they're, trying to seem like they're a little bit more academic than they really are. And some people are just like, screw it, this is trash, I'm not watching this anymore. Now, here's when I actually had to translate from Spanish, and so I might be a little bit off on this one, but it's supposed to say, translated, personally, I think that the story follows from the 3rd season is very good, but starting to destroy this series with the famous message, and he made sure he put message in all caps, of men in love destroys what the fans are looking for in this very good series. If we continue with this stupid trend, we already know the results of Disney, and he made sure he capitalized Disney. I hope that what is coming in this 4th season is up to par so that the fans of this series, in which I do include myself, do not get disappointed and do not misvalue this series as I have done. Now, that definitely cannot be a completely 100% translation from Spanish, but essentially this dude's like, gay agenda, gay agenda, gay agenda. And there's a lot of these kind of critiques on the page, a lot of pushing the message. And the funny thing is, they put the message in quotes, and I don't even know what that message is at first, because of course, me being black, I'm like, oh, of course they're hating on the fact that the black woman is in the show. And you know what, I'm just gonna end up, spoiler alert, man. The black woman is the smartest woman on the show, like literally, because of the, that's her superhero power. So I figured that was the one that they were going to be the most pissed about. But of course, no, it's the bisexual person. It's the instances of homosexual eroticism in this show that is the reason why so many people are one-starring it and half-starring it and saying that it's too political and it's this and it's that. It involved politics. The series began to decline. I imagine this person is trying to say that it got too political for them. Well, the show's literally always been political. But of course, people that aren't really thinking too deep into anything, they're just there for all the blood and guts and superhero stuff and curse words and nudity and sex scenes, because that's what a lot of these dudes are obviously there for. And now that they're seeing other types of scenes of that nature, it's too much. It's too much. They're pushing the message. When are these guys going to learn that the world has changed? It's not going to be the same as it was in the 90s and some of the early 2000s. We're not only going to focus on women, socially attractive women being lesbians, and that be the only gay thing we see on TV. No, you're going to see dudes, you're going to see all types of shit, and if you don't like it, don't watch it. End of story. which apparently that's what a lot of these dudes are going to do anyway. But they're going to be complaining about this because most of the people saying they're not going to watch any more of the show are going to watch episode 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and however many is going to be in this season. They're going to watch every single one, and they're going to have something to say about every single one of them because they're going to be looking for something. They're going to be looking for something to be angry about. Stop. Stop. You know, when I don't want to see something that makes me upset, I don't watch it. That's why I don't watch Law and Order SVU anymore. It makes me upset. I don't like seeing that kind of stuff. So just turn it off. And if you feel like you're being underrepresented, shut up. Like, you're being underrepresented for a reason because y'all aren't the majority anymore, man. People don't all think like you no more. It's just you and your little dumbass friends. And unlike the 90s and 80s or wherever the hell y'all think is better than where we're at now, the only thing that keeps y'all thinking that y'all got anything worthy to say is the internet and your little, echo chambers that y'all create to just shit on stuff that is gay or uplifts black people or uplifts gay people or just uplifts anybody but basic white dudes. Y'all love seeing when the white dudes are doing this and that, but when somebody pops out and maybe that white dude happens to be gay or bisexual, then all of a sudden it's this big fucking deal and they're pushing the message, they're pushing the gay agenda. It's very dumb and like, get over it. You're gonna see this shit in all TV now. Why? Because it exists in the fucking world, man. That's why you're gonna keep on seeing it, because it exists. You can't wipe it out because people are born that way. The same way you can't wipe out an entire group of people, though people have tried. It's just not gonna happen. So get over it. All this bullshit about being underrepresented, you're just mad that the world's changing. That's it. And also, let me add that there's a lot of people that really enjoy this show and are having the greatest laugh at all of these neckbeard assholes that really thought that, like, this show was for them, that, like, Homelander was their hero or all kinds of whatever the fuck. It's hilarious seeing how many people just disagree with these people. So, again, you're not in the majority anymore, bro. So Rico's reviews of The Boys Season 4, Episodes 1 through 3, I'm giving them 10 out of 10. Did I read the source material? No. Do I need to? No. I will eventually, but what I saw, I enjoyed. And if you don't like it, don't watch the rest of it, even though you're going to. But enough of my rants and ramblings about this shit. What do you think about The Boys Season 4, Episode 1 through 3? Hit me in the comment section if you dug it, if you didn't like it, if you thought it was pushing the message too much, or whether you thought it was pushing the right message like a lot of us think. Holla at me, man, and don't forget, like, subscribe, share, all that wonderful stuff, and I'm up out of here. Peace.